League mates, we return once again for week 3 of the AVC matchup of the week. This week, we've got a banger. Al Gaming versus Commish himself, Mr. Green Efficiency. It's going to be a beautiful week. We got what I would consider a heavyweight matchup. These guys both have great rosters. You know, a lot of shining stars on both sides of the ball. Logan coming in at 1-1, Alex coming in at 1-0-1. So it's going to be interesting that, Alex is hoping to, kind of get the ball rolling. While a tie is better than a loss, I suppose, it still can mix things up at the end. So you'd rather, get as many wins as you can. Obviously, no shit, that's kind of the point, but I hope you guys understand what I mean. So, without further ado, let's break down both of these rosters real quick, and then we'll jump right into some key players. Starting with the St. Louis Al Gaming. At quarterback, he's got Lamar Jackson. At running back 1, he's got Kyron Williams. RB2, he's got Jordan Mason. Wide receiver 1, Mike Evans. Wide receiver 2, Zay Flowers. Tight end, George Kittle. Flex, Jahmyr Gibbs. And then Ravens defense and Jake Moody as a kicker. Really solid lineup. Not a lot of holes here. That's the big thing. We've got a lot of really solid guys here. Running backs obviously are insane all the way through flex. Jahmyr Gibbs being a flex is just, how can you have gotten yourself in that situation? That is beautiful. That's an amazing situation to be in for the Al Gaming. While not many tight ends have performed so far starting out the year, George Kittle is always kind of a safe guy, and against the Rams, their pass defense is not all that great, and their defense in general has not been solid whatsoever, so hopefully Kittle can get it done. And let's jump into the Green Efficiency side. Starting for Green Efficiency, at quarterback, we've got Anthony Richardson. RB1, we've got Saquon Barkley. RB2, we've got James Conner. Wide receiver 1, we've got Garrett Wilson. Wide receiver 2, we've got Marvin Harrison Jr. Tight end, we've got Tyler McBride. Flex, Rashee Rice. Pittsburgh defense, and Pittsburgh kicker, Chris Boswell. I love this team. This is an interesting team, and now that Marvin Harrison has kind of seemed to, it looks like he's going to pan out after a big weekend last weekend. Last weekend. This could be really great for Green Efficiency, as if you can really get a solid starting wide receiver in there, that can change everything. He's already got solid running backs, so if he can just add a premier wide receiver, that's going to make things really difficult, against his opponents coming up week to week. Now let's get right into the key players for both teams, but starting with the Al Gaming. The first key player for Al Gaming is going to be Jordan Mason. Another monster weekend last weekend, during the Christian McCaffrey injury time, and this has just been an absolute home run pickup for Gaming. The Rams' rushing defense is really bad. As I kind of mentioned, I believe, during the roster breakdown, the Rams' defense as a whole has not been good. So can a powerful 49ers offense, kind of break the Rams' defense? And, if they get ahead really early and get a, kind of good game script going, they can kind of just run clock. Jordan Mason might get a boatload of carries in this one. This could be absolutely huge for Al. The second key player for Al Gaming is going to be Mike Evans. And, Mike Evans going up against the number 1 passing defense this weekend, that's why he's a key player. Can he still perform when, Baker is throwing to a really good defense? That's going to be something to look out for, and if he has a good game, along with Jordan Mason potentially having a good game, could be, really big time points. Last but not least, of course, is Jahmyr Gibbs. At the flex spot, this is an awesome play. Jahmyr Gibbs is, splitting time with Montgomery. However, he seems to be getting, more opportunities for explosive snaps. And while Montgomery gets goal line touches, I think Jahmyr has plenty of opportunities to get yardage and touchdowns. And, he had one in week 1. I don't believe he had one last week, but, hopefully he can get another one this week for Al Gaming. Now for the Green Efficiency key players, we're starting with Saquon Barkley. this New Orleans defense he's going up against this week, they're nitty, they're gritty. They're gonna beat you up at the line. However, Saquon has gotten 20 carries each week. This could be good or bad, because we're banking on him getting that. Obviously, you'd be starting him regardless, but with 20 carries, that's, plenty of volume, plenty of production, coming from Barkley. This is exciting. Hopefully he can get it done for Mr. Efficiency. The second key player for Green Efficiency is James Conner. I like James Conner here, but no, I don't like James Conner here. Conner, just like Mike Evans for Al Hal Gaming, is going up against a really difficult defensive matchup. That's why he's the key player. He had 20 carries last week. I believe he had 18 in week 1, somewhere around there. Hopefully he gets plenty of touches and, maybe hits pay dirt 1 or 2 times for Green Efficiency. Key player number 3 is going to be Marvin Harrison Jr., the rookie. After a breakout game last week, I imagine Green Efficiency is ecstatic at getting him in the lineup, as he did not have him in the lineup last week, as unfortunate as that is. But hopefully he can repeat last week for the efficiency. I don't think anybody believes he's a one-hit wonder, but it's something to throw out there. Obviously, he'll answer that probably this weekend, so we will see. I imagine he's going to have another really good game. Hopefully he starts heating up, gets really hot, and can make really crazy things happen for Green Efficiency. But when it is all said and done, I do believe that the winner will be Al Hal Gaming. His team has gotten scarily better as the season has gone on. Not a lot of holes there, and it freaks you out a little bit with him acquiring McCaffrey as well as already having Mason. So he looks to kind of make a statement this week against Green Efficiency. But I know in the power rankings that we do in the chat, Al Hal sits atop the tiers. So, it's going to be an interesting week. This is going to be exciting. We'll have to see how the players perform, but both of these teams are some heavy hitters. Probably going to be some deep playoff runs out of both of these guys, so it'll just be really, really exciting to see what they do. Well, and that about wraps it up, fellas. I tried to keep it really short, tried to keep it sweet, and, hopefully it was, up to standards. But Al Hal Gaming, good luck. Green Efficiency, good luck. Everybody else, including myself, good luck for the fantasy weekend. Appreciate you, boys. Love you all. Good luck this weekend.